Is radio. WIAX, the future of radio and podcast. No limit to what we do.
Janelle, celebrity vocal coach right here, and I am a part of Give It Life.
Sexy and ratchet,
And real, extra ratchet, raunchy.
That'll be everywhere, like.
What we got coming up? Those shops is upstairs, so we out here by our house, man. We leave that up to Vito.
You know what I don't like about these niggas? What's that? Everything about these niggas. And I ain't talking about these niggas. Everything out my mouth be figures. You know what I don't like about these snitches? What's that? Everything about these snitches. And I ain't talking about these snitches. Everything out my mouth be riches. The plan was to get cake and skate to the Caymans before they start swinging around the Raymond. I'm still riding around with the folk cock. Loose lips getting dropped at the boat dock. I fuck with niggas banging for a purpose. I don't fuck with fake niggas that bang cause they nervous. Scared from the start, hard missing beats. Trying to tear the block apart. God bless the streets. Homie, you ain't hardcore, you
Shout out to the
hardcore.
homie Richie.
Jules, that's the shit niggas
I
give
see you,
up
boy.
for. I don't trust him cause he never looked me eye to eye.
We ain't doing governments
No
tonight.
gas when it's time to ride. He's always catching feelings when you shining, but never wanna put in work when he see you grinding. Scared to take the shot, but he hating on the hitter. That's exactly the reason I don't like these niggas. You know what I don't like about these niggas? What's that? Everything about these niggas. And I ain't talking about these niggas. Everything out my mouth be figures. You know what I don't like about these snitches? What's that? Everything about these snitches. And I ain't talking about these snitches. Everything out my mouth be riches.
What is the real, the real, it's the real. It's the real, the real, it's the real. What is the real, the real, it's the real. It's time to shake that shit because you know this one's the answer. Tons cut off cause that's my boomer sign is answer. Time to clear the path cause there comes Mr. Jolly Rancher. Who's gonna flip that shit? You know the answer. Jump into my briefs because the boxes make my shoes jingle. I got a girl, but you can play me like I'm single. Don't worry, hun, my pop show me where it tangles. It's time to catch on to this grand poobalingo. No fuss, don't worry, toys ain't us. Some call me horny, so just call me Mr. Lust. Dope shit we got it, so it's time to get retarded. So play like handyman and look good, started. No fake, see we got what it takes. We stay far away from snakes, sipping on the chillin' shakes. You know the deal and how we really feel. Come on, honey, this shit is real. Cause it's the real, the real, it's the real. Well, it's the real, the real. That thing is real. It's the real, the real. Alamo. Well, it's the real, the real. It's the real. Now back at it is a dope rhyme addict. Niggas try to copy, but man, your shit is hotter. So just let me do my thing for all my people. Hey, hey, hey. It doesn't matter to him memo. Listen, keep the stemo. Take the A-train to the show so you can cancel the limo. So Doogie Alamo is on a top. And if it ain't a ziggy, it ain't hip-hop. I like when girls shake their booty to the rhymes that I send them. Some look good, so pardon if I bend them. Used to live in the room, smoke, I might like ooh. Niggas that I used to swing with is smoking woos. Damn, they won't drop it. I tried to make them stop it. That's just the person, so let me change the topic. Honey has a feel when the real shit hits ya. Chill, I
When you love me, call me and say,
Shout out to the homie Dave. Rest in peace, bro. Lord knows there's a hole in hip-hop that you listen.
No doubt. Y'all care anymore about this hip-hop, man? I mean, how far will you punk motherfuckers go for 15 seconds of fame? Microwave popcorn ass niggas? Yeah, we give you much more. Longevity, baby. Hey, yo, Dave.
Yo, it's been instilled in me since infinite, y'all. Using these minutes like I value the call. Put your money in the bank and hold rank over friends who ain't got leadership skills. I got the sheep in my eyes, so I can't sleep. We like to land and lay the brand old way. Grand operate the scandal way. L.I. Shice. I play the Xbox instead of fucking with dice. I hate losing the doze. You walk away with my dough, cause I doze. Tracy broke me, and now she wanna see the resident provoking me to pop willies on my bicycle. Watch your eyes twinkle. One house, two houses, third house rules, so house take bank. Watch Dave Bank. Banner had him on the Hawks in Atlanta, extravaganza, gamma ray rap. I make the whole snap.
Just jumped in the building
like James Brown. Hey now, when the liquor over, we smoking the hay now. Delegate numero dos. I holla out the Salin Los and keep the island close to me.
much more is what we got in store. Just believe it. Much more than legacy is how it'll always be. Believe it.
Right. On that body.
For some haters, baby, you gon' love me. Got your back to back all in Ferraris. Know you lick you with young Abu Dhabi. Don't you worry, girl, I'm on your body. Tell them haters why you see him later. That is happy, got you calling, baby, let's go later. Girl, I know you lick you with young Abu Dhabi. Don't you worry, girl, I'm on your body. I got money on my line, you know that you call it. Pull the boner in the riding later with the foreign. Talking about my yeah, that's a different story. Talking about the crib, yeah, that's a couple stories. And shorty getting high, you know it's sitting well. Every shit ain't gon' get it, gotta get you wet up. You shining like a diamond on them, flawless. And if your chick got a line and tell that truth to falling. Get that money, motherfucker, hater. Tell your bye, you see him later. Pull that push up, then we pull a raker. Shorty leaving with me ain't an ultimatum. For some haters, baby, you gon' love me. Got your back to back all the Ferraris. Know you lick you with your Abu Dhabi. Don't you worry, girl, I'm on your body.
Hey. I be feeling like the man when I walk through. Can't stand what you saying when I walk through. I got all these boys staring when I walk through. Had to make a few bands on the walk through. Watch me, hey, why me walk through? Watch me, hey, why me walk through? Watch me, hey, why me walk through? Had to make a few bands on the walk through. Had to make a few bands on the walk through. People don't know, now I don't talk to. Me and Parliament and Brick Hill boss too. Sitting at the round table making balls move. Had to walk through with Gucci on my feet. Who got more money, you or me? I'ma walk through usually with my dreams that will lead.
What it do? I see you, boy.
Pass security. What the do you need glasses just to see me? When I'm coming full speed, got that V12 running. And I'ma jump the fence if I see 12 coming. Even if I were blind, I could still smell money. I can't trust no outside, cause they could tell them I'm the alphabet boy, cause I keep a L on me. I good, throwing up my set in your hood. I be feeling like the man when I walk through. Can't stand what you saying when I walk through. I got all these boys staring when I walk through. Had to make a few bands on the walk through. Watch me, hey, why me walk through? Watch me, hey, why me walk through? Watch me, hey, why me walk through? Had to make a few bands on the walk through.
It's money over here, what you thought, clown? Play crazy while you're high, had you knocked down. No frowns round here, bro, we all smiles. G7 just dropped, got us now.
Mom shake the boy out when I walk through. Scarface for it, died in part 2.
How you people tell promoters that I'm coming, park me in the front. Leave running, here's 100, what up? Flip you like a coin, better call it. She got a thing for us, big baller nigga. She about to rock the boy Mike, tell it feedback. The realest nigga out my city, and I mean that.
I be feeling like the man when I walk through. Can't stand what you saying when I walk through. I got all these people there when I walk through. How to make bands on the walk through.
We both had our issues. I love you, hate you, then miss you. I know that we both feel the same. I want you to be honest. The only thing that I wish you would just do it when we're face to face. But here we are, 2 separate places. In the bed, same room, but feeling naked. You know I hate it. I think it's time we finally face it. Don't complicate it. We taking more L's than Meek Mills and we ain't even famous. Okay, not that bad. Write it down. You erase it. Gave you my heart. You misplaced it. Gave you the keys to the crib and then you still sleep in a basement. Gave you the light so you can see. But baby girl, you still playing. Not giving up. I'm tighter than the eyes of an Asian. But let me drive it. I'll take you to places that you never gone. Yeah. Know what you worth and I want and you more than a easy sweater. I'm calling. Oh, you gon' treat me like a bill collector. You gon' really make me work. Tell me how to work. She see me do my dirt. So me put in work.
And that's how you body a beat Rihanna does with R&B vocals. It's so good to be back.
You don't let me say it to my face. I don't give a fuck about what you say. Yeah, run up in a restaurant like I'm big. Yeah, I'ma need a change of conversation. Hurt you feeling shit, I don't know what to say. Try to make it physical, I fuck around and get your case. Yeah. Now you wanna start on complications. Yeah, pussy niggas always talking crazy. Thought I wasn't low, that was a phase. Yeah, I was just a rookie trying to play. Yeah, I don't trust you, that's why I got reservations. Yeah, don't know what you bringing to the table. I'm not going out of my way. Wasting my time, you wasting my day. I see you looking salty, hot take. I see you looking salty, hot take. Cause my heart is yearning for you. Yeah, I don't give a fuck. Now, all these niggas wanna fuck. Now, always trying to keep in touch. But now, I need to feel alone. But tonight, I may do a little wrong, it'll feel right. Now you in a second way. You like, got you singing sad songs, you gon' feel right. Cause my heart is yearning for you. I'm a nigga, look like big booty Keisha. In the hood, riding around, chilling with the door business. And my click so brown, look like chocolate bars. We be eating so lavish, candy. And we got a bad habit of buying bars, nigga. Walk up in this motherfucker and walk out with your nigga. Walk up in this motherfucker and walk out with your nigga. Walk up in this motherfucker, got you bitches nervous.
My heart is a yearning for you. Let me inside your love.
I don't give a fuck. Now, all these niggas wanna fuck. Now, always trying to keep in touch. But now, I need to feel alone. I may do a little wrong, it'll feel right. Now you wanna set your way. Got you singing sad songs, you gon' feel right.
Excuse me as I kiss the sky. Fingers on the sixpence, a pocket full of rye. Who the fuck wanna die for they culture? Stalk the dead body like a vulture. The Callion, blacker than your blackest stallion. Hit your housing. Projects I represent your shallin', my nigga. How yes, apocalypse now, the gunpowder be going down, diggy down.
While the planets and the stars and the moons collapse. When I raise my trigger finger, all y'all niggas hit the deck. Cause ain't no need for that. Hustlers and hardcore. Roar to the floor, roar like reservoir dogs. The green-eyed bandit can't stand it. With more fruity and loops than that you can't stand, bitch. Plus, the Babazi got me wild.
Fucking with us.
It's a straight suicide.
987-654 3-2 murder, one lyric at your door. Take out, bring it to that ass roar. Breaking all the rules like glass jaws. Nigga, you got to get mine to get yours. Fucker, we don't need no rap tour. I'd rather kick the facts and catch you with the rap chore. More than you bargained for. Take out, the stays open like an all-night store. We're real like you should ill, like a piece of blue steel. Pointed at your temper with the intent to kill. And then your existence. MET, ain't no use for resistance. HOD.
I beat the ultimate rush to any nigga on dust. The Egyptian mutts used to have me pull mad sluts. I shift like a clutch with the rush. truck. Examine my nuts, I don't stop till I get enough. Yo, shit broke down, light your flare. Since the dark side tears you into Hollywood squares. 6 million ways to die, so I chose. Made it 6 million and run with your eyes closed.
I come from Bed-Stuy. When niggas either do or they gon' die. Gotta keep the ratchet close by. Someone murdered. Nobody seen, nobody heard it. Just another funeral service. Niggas will get at you. Come through shining, they yap you. In broad daylight, kidnap you. Let's get clapped through. Police stay on us like tattoos. Niggas only grind cause we have to. Money is power. Sling, crack, weed, and powder. Things come through every hour. It's all about that dollar. And we no deal with cowards. Weak lamb get devoured by the lion in the concrete jungle. The strong stand and rumble. The weak fold and crumble. It's the land of trouble. Brooklyn, home of the greatest rappers. 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 Brooklyn, home of the
First things first, I pop freaks all the honey, dummies, playboy bunnies, those wanting money. Those the ones I like, cause they don't get Nathan but penetration. Unless it smells like sanitation. Garbage, I turn like doorknobs. Heart throb never, black and ugly as ever. However, I stay Gucci down to the socks. Rings and watch filled with rocks. And my jam knocking your Mitsubishi. Girls pee-pee when they see me. Never creep me in they teepee. As I lay down laws like Island Coppet. Stop it. If you think they're gonna make a profit, don't see my ones, don't see my guns. Get it? Now tell your friends Papa hit it, then split it in two. As I flow with the Junior Mafia. I don't know what the hell's stopping ya. I'm clocking ya. Versace shade watching ya. Once the grin, I'm in game begin. First I talk about how I dress in this and diamond necklaces, stretch Lexuses, the sex is just immaculate. From the back I get deeper and deeper, help you reach the climax that your man can't make. Call him, tell him you be home real late and sing the break. I got that good love, girl, you didn't know. I got that good love, girl, you didn't know.
Is that Hook the Hill Wave Radio Show? Uptown Man, Joey Go.
DJ Trace in the building. What's good, family?
You know, we back at it like a crack at it, man.
Causing no static, yo.
Your co-host not here today, you know.
Our co-host not here. We're not gonna put
start the great way to start the show off. Great way to start the show off. You know, new time. Looking for new co-hosts, you know what I mean? If you trying to be up here and go, hit me up.
All right, Shark. I see that.
The vibes.
Type of time you want.
We don't wait for nobody. It's a new year.
New
year.
New me.
New vibes. Money talk. Bullshit walks.
You already know.
No?
You already know. Shout out to NECOLE MONAE, though. We ain't disloyal, bro. Like, at the end of the day,
never disloyal.
Get your ass here. Hurry up. You got about 30 minutes left to the show.
She ain't coming.
But
she ain't here yet. She ain't coming.
So much for me being.
It's a wrap. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. Y'all got me drinking dark liquor. Yikes.
Yeah. The truth come out.
Haven't drank dark liquor in like years.
So it's been good, boy. What's really been good?
Been working like crazy, man. Working like crazy. Also artists. We got that new hotspot, Crab Queens in Harlem. Pop and hit up the homie Pretty Nikki if y'all want to perform. We got Hot 97 DJ Spaz on the 1 and 2s. Little Kim DJ Boogie. Artists. I think I don't know a lot about it, but I'm sure they playing artist music on Hot 97 DJ Spazzo. Yeah. So hit me up and I'll direct you in the right place. Saturday they got Tony Yayo in the building. Shouts out to Donna J. Got one of the hottest spots after work. Not even after work, but like on the early side of things.
Right.
Tony Yayo. I think DJ Self will be in the building and DJ Boogie once again. And they got the Sunday brunch in there. They rocking out.
Okay, doing things.
They rocking out. Cam, you can't perform. What are you gonna do? Magic tricks? But shouts out Kim 152 in the building. You already know what it is. Big events in the building. Joyce, what up? Yo, so what's up? What you been up to, man? Working or jerking, man.
Work, vacating, pursuit of happiness, that type of vibe.
On the last vacation, where you go?
Went down to Florida for a week or so.
See Trump?
Huh? Negative.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Palm Beach is not. We getting there, but we ain't there yet.
All right.
Business and pleasure. But yeah. Other than that, we're on the grind, bro. We're on the grind. Speaking of grind, folks, I hope y'all paying attention to what's going on in the news, cause but money ain't gonna be worth much.
Yeah, we was talking about that today. Like that's kind of crazy. That's kind of spooky.
It is spooky.
Like, should people take their money out the banks? Like what's going on?
At the end of the day, if you want something to fail, you're gonna cause calamity. Which calamity causes panic. Panic breeds knee-jerk reactions. You know what I'm saying? So if you say something and you say it often enough, like this isn't stable, this is gonna fail, this, that, and the third, people are gonna stash their money away from it. And then when they do it all at once, what happens? The system goes under.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But and that was the case with like Silicon Valley Bank, and every other institution that has gone under since then. But why are they doing that? That's the question you kind of gotta ask.
To create one government.
And kind of sort of that's where we're headed. But if you really pay attention to the news, the United States is not part of that one government. We're going to be left.
How do you get down, lay down?
Huh?
You ever heard that saying, get down, lay down?
No, that's an entire fact. But at the end of the day, if you stood on principle, then you really can't not stand on that principle anymore, because then you become the laughing stock. But also you can't ignore what's going on globally. You kind of really have to not alienate all of the people that you've alienated. You know what I mean?
I don't know. My man Crash said buy silver and gold. That's what you need to do, because the American dollar ain't gonna mean shit.
Nah, it ain't. It really isn't. And honestly, the dollar anyway isn't gonna mean anything. And I really feel like that's really why.
Well, our money don't mean shit in DR. That's when it's a problem.
That's a huge problem.
If you know, you know.
We can't outpace the peso, bro.
Right. It's crazy.
Trouble.
Word, but
at the end of the day, digital currency might be the wave. I would definitely tell people to explore that option and explore investing in some of these electronic coins, because at the end of the day.
But how you know what coin to invest in, though? You just can't tell them that. There's millions of coins out there.
There really are. I mean, if you look at Bitcoin at this point, really, you can't go wrong. The valuation is the highest, but at the end of the day, it's been around the longest, so it's not going anywhere. All of the other coins, they may try to trade a little bit more volatile than Bitcoin, but their value isn't as high. But you can always trade up. But getting your money off the U.S. dollar standard, I really feel is going to be the wave moving forward.
So we're going to destroy our own country, basically.
Not necessarily. If
we take all our money out.
This way, if you hold a dollar and no store around you accepts a dollar, the fuck are you doing with that dollar, bro?
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
That'd be spooky. All the cats that saved up their money, they didn't want to take vacations. Like, nah, I'm saving, I'm stacking. All that shit ain't gonna be nothing.
But investors will always tell you, if you're sitting on money, if you're sitting on cash, that cash is you losing money.
They say you can't hold that electronic currency. You can hold silver and gold.
Again.
All right. Hopefully you don't have to get to that.
Hopefully.
I got $11 in the bank. I'm in these mines.
You tell it.
I'ma need
Let me
mines.
hold something before they get you, because you know they coming after you.
Yeah, they've been coming after me, man. Catch me if you can, like the gingerbread man. But shout out to everybody out there is grinding, vacation, living life. I mean, like we back at it like a crack at it, you know. Hook the hook wave. I got some artists coming up soon. Got a couple of people coming up soon, tell their stories and all that. I've been working, wearing many hats, doing a lot, thinking I'm overworking myself.
As long as you know when to unplug, then you'll be fine.
Yeah, I just told my job I can't do Mondays no more. I need a 3-day weekend.
I respect you.
I said I need a 3-day weekend.
I ain't gonna hold you.
I said I need a 3-day weekend. This is not working for me, man.
Type of time. 5 days of work.
Yeah,
This is
not
why are we here?
I'm getting older. Like I need to enjoy life more. Like I work
really
too hard, man.
We trade time for a dime every day.
Yeah. Social Security went up too, right? Like you can't get your Social Security until like you like 76 or some shit.
You know what's gonna happen? They're gonna make it to where you can't get your Social Security until you're 102.
Shit.
Which is basically the end of Social Security. It's coming. You want me to tell you why?
But you can borrow from your Social Security, right? No. You can't borrow from that. You can't like snatch that out.
No.
Really?
That's government money. They holding that. They doing what they do with it. And here's what it is. They take it from you to pay those later. If you're paying into Social Security, you're paying those who are collecting Social Security, basically. But any residuals they will invest, they will utilize for whatever gains that they feel fit. But if right now we have a shortage of people going to work, we all know this. We've experienced longer wait times. People don't want to fucking work.
Why is that though?
Because they're lazy.
Not like what
No. And
you gotta be lazy and broke.
No. But the mentality has shifted from a grind mentality to a get mines mentality now, or a gimme mines mentality. Because during the pandemic, everybody got something for nothing. Not everybody, but a lot of people.
But a lot of them niggas is broke.
And they are fine with that standard, aren't they? Exactly. As long as they can hustle for the next dollar,
I'm not scared of nothing. I'm scared of being broke, yo. I was just had this conversation with somebody that I said, I'm scared of being broke. Like me not able to provide for my loved ones, that's spooky to me.
That's a whole fact.
That's spooky to me. Like,
but you know what? That same mentality is, and you got to remember, broke isn't a new condition for a lot of us. Period. It's not. Poverty is not a new condition for minorities. It's not. But that's why you had so many stockbrokers jumping off roofs and
because they never experienced
exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, they
like I 50 Cent, but they don't know. Just like the stock market drop, it's gonna go back up next week.
It does that, and you got to remember, and paying attention to it the way that we pay attention to it now, because we didn't pay when we were younger. We didn't pay attention to the stock market.
No,
we really didn't understand it. But if we knew that, all right, if I had enough money in T-Mobile or AT&T, I could get dividends from that stock, and that could pay my cell phone bill, and I never have to pay a bill again in my life. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? My investment would pay for something that I utilize. So
you be investing.
Yeah.
Fair enough, right? All right. So for a newcomer, somebody that don't know nothing about stock, what do you recommend they do?
I would recommend anybody coming into investing to invest in an ETF.
ETF. Basically, explain what's an ETF. Go ahead.
Basically, it's a fund of a bunch of different stocks. So you would have your blue chip stocks like Amazon, Apple, Microsoft in there, but then you would have other stocks that aren't valued as high. Now, the one thing about an ETF that makes it great is when one loses, another one is winning somewhere. So it kind of balances out. If you invest in individual stocks, it's a lot more volatile because if that company does bad, then so does your bottom line.
All right. So now people like an ETF. Okay, I want to invest in that. Where do they go to invest in an ETF?
If you got a phone in your hand, you can. That's as far as you had to go. You can go to Robinhood. You can use Stash. You can use any one of these apps. Basically, what they do is they charge E-Trade, Merrill Lynch. All of them have apps. Even the big brokerage houses that we weren't included or had access to before, they have apps because they now want to compete with the little guys. Mm-hmm. So because the little guys were driving the market. We all saw the Wolf of Wall Street. Penny stocks are penny stocks. It's still, if you invest enough, you can make a decent amount of money, period. So even the bigger brokerage firms are following suit. Let me make it more user-friendly and more accessible to everybody.
All right. So let's say, all right, somebody like, all right, I got it. Robinhood, ETF, boom. How much money should I invest?
Whatever you're comfortable losing.
That's what I tell people all the time.
Exactly. Whatever you're comfortable losing. Now, the crazy thing is, and this is the backwards mentality that we had growing up in the hood. Shout out to the Earn Your Leisure guys, because at the end of it, when I get a lot of my knowledge.
Teach one right now, guys.
The Earn Your Leisure, the Wall Street Trapper. There's a guy that
oh yeah, I'll be listening to Wall Street
There's
Trapper.
a lot of dudes that look just like us, that are basically us, that are out here doing this and getting this. And they're dumbing it down and making it so understandable so that everybody can be inclusive. Because nobody wants to be rich by themselves. That shit is not fun. It's not fun. So at the end of the day, what Rashad had said in an interview on another podcast that he did was, if minorities were taught to invest with the same energy that we're taught to gamble, we would be so much further than we actually are. Everybody, everybody in the hood can fade a dice game. Like you know what I'm saying? Or run to the casino or play scratch offs or play lotto, this, that, and the third. But at the end of the day, we weren't taught how to invest our money. And guess what you're doing when you invest? You are gambling, but you're gambling in a more stable environment. Now, what's missing? That whole dopamine and rush when you win from a slot machine, because there's no whistles and whatnot when you do well in the stock market. But at the end of the day, you sustain in long-term growth. This shit is a marathon. It's not a sprint.
All right, cool. So now what about real estate?
Real estate is another slow growth thing. But at the end of the day, it's steady, it's stable. In some cases, it may be a little bit harder to get into, but at the end of the day, if you have, at this point, I believe some lenders will go as low as 580 credit score for a first-time buyer.
Mm-hmm.
But you'll be redlined in certain neighborhoods, of course. But the one thing I will tell anybody about buying in any neighborhood that's deemed not the greatest, or there's a lot of us represented and the value isn't that high, the value of property seldom goes down. If it goes down, we bring it down. The more we own, the higher it goes.
Got to be gentrified.
Not even gentrified. It just has to be owned and maintained. The reason why, if you look at the ratio of neighborhoods, when you look at, if a neighborhood is 70% renters and 30% owners, you want to live there? You want to buy a house there?
70% renters.
30%,
Yeah.
huh? You want to buy your house there?
I'll buy the house and rent it out.
Right. I said your house.
Oh, no. For me living,
wow.
no. Bunch of renters.
Right, exactly. Because the
owners
notion
be owners.
Exactly. The notion is that somebody isn't going to take care of somebody else's property as well as the owner.
I'm going to bring my man up here, my man Maz. Like, that's why I invest in real estate and I do a little stock now.
Mm-hmm.
I just took all my money out the bank, like, and just started investing. Like, I'm like, you have money in the bank and it's like, you're not making no money off of it. Like,
you're not. The one thing I will say, you leave your money in the bank because it's safe. When I say safe, nobody's going to knock you over the head and take
Eric,
the bank keys and get your bread. But if you're expecting it to grow or outpace
all this shit going on, they probably just dead everybody money. Look at what happened when them people lost millions of dollars. What bank was that?
Silicon Valley?
Yeah. Like, people lost millions.
Yeah. But what happens when there's a run on the banks, that's what happens. It was panic that caused that. That's it. If we all en masse not necessarily panic and pay attention to what's going on and pay attention to the driving forces, we drive the price of shit down. If we both had the same stock and we both sold it, and Al had that same stock and he saw us sell it, what you think he's gonna do?
Gonna sell it.
So what's gonna happen with the price? You know what I'm saying?
Like, I wouldn't recommend people take their money out the bank if you're not gonna do nothing with it.
because you just gonna blow through it, or if your house catches on fire,
or if the niggas catch wind that you got money in the crib,
exactly.
they gonna run down on you.
Exactly what I was saying.
Because there's a lot of broke cats out here right now.
Fact.
Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. Cats out here broke, mad, but they on Instagram posting pictures like they getting it. A lot of those just be throwbacks. Like a lot of cats out here is busted and disgusted. So choose wisely. Choose wisely.
Definitely, I would definitely, anybody listening who is apprehensive about investing, just jump with both feet in. You don't necessarily have to jump with both feet in with everything that you got, but just get a feel for it. And once you see your money doing things, you'll get an understanding of what's happening. You know what I mean? It's different it's different looking from the outside in, but once you're in it, you pay attention to everything that's around you.
Everything that's around you. I mean, save up, get your bread, have fun, enjoy life, man. Life is short.
Shout out to Mo. I see you, Mo.
Like, enjoy life. People out here living, but they not living. You're just taking up space and room, man.
Oh, absolutely.
Like, go get a passport. Take a trip or something. Yeah, if you can't get a passport, some cats can't get passports. You can go local. Go to ATL, you go to Miami. Love, they show us love.
Go someplace.
Florida.
And
Key West.
If you go on JetBlue, they offer one-way tickets to everywhere for less than $100. Damn near. Yeah. Buy two one-way tickets. That gets you back home. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, but at the end of the day,
I mess with Delta.
Huh?
Delta is expensive.
JetBlue goes just about everywhere. They offer specials, and actually bundles. You get 2 and 3 day bundles, hotel and airfare, for under $1,000.
What's that other airfare? It was damn.
Don't shit on Spirit, everybody. At the end of the
What's
day,
the other one that's like Spirit? What's the other one that's like Frontier?
Uh-huh.
They was selling a freaking a yearly pass. You can fly for free for a year. I should have jumped on that.
Now, and the crazy thing, think about it this way: how much would you lose if they canceled the flight and you had to catch another one, and you already paid for these shit for the year? You're not really losing much. And I'm gonna tell you honestly, I've had no bad experiences with Spirit. Everybody's experience is different, so I'm not gonna shit on them until they actually do. But the couple times that I've flown, it was seamless.
Dude, like it was a freaking. I think it was a NBA player. It was like football player. I think it was Cinco. What's that dude? Chad Cinco. It was like, how you stay rich? He said, I fly Spirit. He said, everywhere I go, fly Spirit. I had fake jewelry. He said, my name spoke for itself, so I ain't have to impress nobody.
That's it.
I said, wow. I don't condone wearing fake jewelry though.
I don't condone
because you can get yourself you can get yourself killed wearing fake jewelry. like you dial with a chain that costs $11. Like
my thing is this,
or break out or something.
We can be jewel rich and so broke, bro. So I'm all the way good or whatever.
I put a post up today. If you got a Rolex and still have to check it to come back off your lunch break, it's like you're not flexing on nobody. I said, wow. I said, yo, that's deep.
That's a fact. Like I'm gonna double down on that. If you got a $60,000 book and you looking for a parking space,
my shit is over 60,000. I don't have to look for a parking space.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah. You get what I'm saying?
Have you got on? It's like you got on the freshest Jordans that cost like $500, but you're waiting at the bus stop or taking the train. Congratulations, you played yourself. You need to stack that money.
That's it.
Like
buy Nike stock before you buy another pair of Nikes.
Yeah, stop being consumers and let's think bigger and try to be owners, man.
And that's it. Nobody said you had to own everything; just own a piece of it.
But if you go through any hood, you would not find one black owned, only a Jamaican restaurant. That's the only thing you'll find in the hood.
What you mean?
Like own business. You have a Chinese restaurant. You have the bodegas with the halas. You have pizza shop. Like no black owned businesses.
No, that's not true.
I'm waiting.
I know plenty of black
contractors,
electricians, carpenters, things like that. Like
I'll talk about storefronts and all that.
You can have a.
You go to a mall. You go to the mall. What black-owned business?
Because
I'll wait.
Huh?
I'll wait.
You're talking about a mall. That's different. That's retail. That's different. You said a storefront.
So
you said black-owned business.
So when you go through a
so
hood,
you're talking about retail.
Let's say you go through Eatawall.
Uh-huh.
Let's say you're going through Eatawall.
Franchises, if anything. Kennedy Chicken is a franchise. A Crown Chicken is a franchise.
Not owned by black people.
No, it could be, but
No,
again,
it could.
Right, exactly.
I'm saying that that's my whole point.
No, right.
We
No,
don't
I get that.
own
I
nothing.
completely understand.
We want to be consumers all the time. We want to have the freshest sneakers, the freshest clothes.
Exactly.
Who have the freshest jewelry? Like that shit's so corny.
We invested in everybody else and left nothing for ourselves. Period.
You have the freshest clothes, but you're going back to apartment 12E. Like shit don't make sense, my dude. Like smarten up, man. Stack your bread.
Shout out, Bullet. I see
invest.
you on the check-in, bro.
Invest, man. We gotta invest.
That's it. Because at the end of the day, what I was saying before,
Swag,
with
what
your money
up?
being under your mattress, you losing money holding on to it. You saved it, but 10 years from now, 10 stacks is worth 7.
Invest.
You gotta make your money work for you. Let it outpace inflation, and that's the name of the game.
Like
that's how the rich stay rich.
I didn't know what I was doing. I asked questions. Yo, what's up? Yeah, well, all right.
And then don't be scared, y'all. Don't be scared. We don't know what we don't know. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing more ignorant than somebody proud and ignorant of being ignorant.
Yeah, that's great. Yo, but I got the freshest Jordans. How much you got in your account? You just spend your last. You live in check from check. You're basically poor. If you live in check for check, you're basically
if you're gonna
poor.
blow your bread, blow it on experiences. Don't blow it on shit that really loses value. Because at the end of the day, you go somewhere else in the world, you learn something. You saw something that you didn't see before. Or you have a better understanding of life and other people.
I got you. I'm gonna share this. I got you, young lady. But at the end of the day, real talk though, like we need to start stacking up, owning businesses. I don't care what it is. Yeah, I don't care. We need to just start investing. Because we probably get some bad investments down the line. But
that's a fact. How many people lost at the casino?
Yeah.
But they went back, right?
No, if I could wear sweatsuits every day, I will. Sweatsuits and white tees. I don't care. Like,
that's
I don't
it.
care.
You suit it up and dress it up when we need to. But
yeah, when you suit up, you want to suit up, you get fresh. But
one of my people, shout out my boy Dave. He works, his job basically every day seems like casual Friday. And I found that a lot of the larger corporations, they've gone away from that suit and tie attire model, and everybody's comfortable in the efficiency and the work ethic and the cohesion in the environment is different. It's way different. When people are relaxed, they produce more.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? If you tense, you're going to tire yourself out. You burn yourself out.
Yeah. You heard it here first. But we back at it each and every Wednesday. We're gonna switch it up a little something. I got some plans. I got some changes coming. Also, do remember this Friday, all artists.
I see you on the check-in, boy.
All artists, check in, hit me up. We got a spot for you to perform. Crab Queens. We got the stage. Hot 97 will be in the building. Everything like it's dope. You never know who's gonna pop out. Saturday, we got G Unit own Tony Yayo in the building. We got some Tony Yayo. You got some Tony Yayo? You got Tony Yayo? You don't got no Tony Yayo. You don't got no Tony Yayo. You got no Tony.
Stop.
Can we get like a little Tony Yayo rundown? Tony Yayo will be at Crab Queens. Doors open at 6 p.m. Sorry. Also, in the daytime Saturday, kids love to brunch too. My man Losing Isaiah got the brunch party going on. We still supporting black businesses, right? This is a black-owned establishment. So don't come there acting like a fool. It's a black-owned establishment. Young lady, she's doing her thing. Crab Canes right there on 125th Street on Lenox. Right there, heart of Harlem. Right there, right down the block. You can see the Apollo right across the street. Come through, show some love. Bring the kids out in the daytime. We got the kids with the brunch too, from 12 to 6. Then we got the after party right after. Tony Ayo will be in the building this Saturday. Let's get into some Tony. You got some Tony Ayo already? We're gonna get into some Tony Ayo Hood to Hood Way radio show. I'm Uptown Man Joey Go.
DJ Trace in the building.
Y'all already know what it is. Think big, get big. You heard me?
I know you don't love me. You ain't the same when Jay-Z's around. I know you don't love me. You scream and holler when them and sit down. I know you don't love me. Snooping me up for how the hoes get down. I know you like me, I like Kelly Ludacris. Trying to run game on me, a punk bitch. I know you don't love me.
Hey, this is Ostrich, you know me, a pal. You can see my outfit on the Discovery Channel. I'm a stunner, my bitches train like robots. They sniff coke, deep throat, and they hold out blocks. It's the brick copper, the ounce chopper, the 645 NASCAR driver that's known to spit lava. I'm in Cancun with a model in the bedroom. I'm pussy tight like an airplane bathroom. Talk out your mouthpiece. Baby Paul, the baby AR, make it hot like South Beach. I move like 10 Latin arms with some hammers in that new jack wagon. My jeans fall fragrance, Makita all spread. Me that give me head, bad bitch. Look like Eva Mendez, I'm a gangster. General, comrade nigga. Drug money in the brown bag nigga.
You ain't the same whenever banks around. I know you don't love me.
Oh, nigga, do you know who you with? It's Tony Ayo up in this bitch. Got them German Lugers with them hollow tips. C-shot Rugers with them extra clips. You know what this is. One shot, one kill. What's you? Know what this is. One shot, one kill. What's you? Know what this is. Know what this is. Know what this is. One shot, one kill. What's you? Know what this is. Know what this is. You shot one kill. What's the deal? Oh, nigga, do you know who you with? It's Tony Ayo up in this bitch. Got them German Lugers with them hollow tips. C-shot Rugers with them extra clips.
Sit back on that gangster shit. On my way, OT to flip them bricks. And that big body bench, you know it's a 6. That's your bitch on my dick, I stack them chips. And I'm flesh as a fuck, my juice is sick. From a block away, you can see them kid. Don't front, motherfucker, you know my style. I don't go nowhere without my 40 cap on the low. Shorty got a thing for the kid, and you know I'm finna take her back to the crib. Here we go. I'ma show her how I play a live. At the door, I tell her take the clothes off. Shit. Shorty so seductive, dancing on me. It's the way that she moves, it's making me horny. If I wake up next to her in the morning, I'ma turn over and tell her to do it again.
Shorty so seductive, dancing on me. The way that she moves is making me horny. If I wake up next to her in the morning, I'ma turn over and tell her to do it. I put this.
Yeah. Yeah. This money is mine. Look, yeah. You don't love yourself, ain't nobody gonna love you. You should think right, what bitch in the right mind gon' fuck you. That's what they told me then. So I was like, fuck a bitch, I'ma grind, I'ma shine, and time I'ma blow their mind. Oh, now she like me, oh, now they like me. All I want is a just wanna be wifey. No 3-course meal, all I want is fast food. I wanna have fun, how about a cookie roll, love? You. I just wanna unbutton the clouds and let the girls out. I wanna fool you. Maybe later on if you free you, tell them I'm only if you want to. We can get freakier and freakier than you ever been. You want to. We can get freakier and freakier. You don't want a friend.
From Belize, keep falling the weed. Remy crew got me sweating out of Remy weave. For mile of the night, my bitches from the beach, the Baisley, she the project tease. Them hoods always bring back memories. They all catch the vapors like, yeah, yo, you remember me? I certainly do. Pull a curtain on a 6'2", for free. She on a men's crew. I promise I don't love them, I don't come from my own pay a rent to have the next. I'm a pimp with principles, kill them with visuals. My diamonds like Dubai stars.
I don't wanna love you. I just wanna unbutton the clouds and let the girls out. I wanna you. Maybe later on if you free you, tell them I'm only if you want to. We can get freakier and freakier than you ever been. We can get freakier and freakier. You can bring a friend. I don't want a relationship, I just wanna have fun. In every position we can come up with, do it done. And my request is the pinky shit in my ear. Like to hear what you're thinking after laughing and drinking. So we can have a ball, yeah, we can do it all. Moonshine, light up the sky at nighttime. With me, anytime could be the right time. I'm sorta impulsive, I'm kinda explosive. Me.
Big up to all my haters. All my haters.
Yeah.
All my haters.
Fuck steak greens, I'm trying to cake, bitch. Quarter key, I'm ballin' key. Play Griff, jet ski, black sand, bad bitch. My passport need pages for the next trip. Fall asleep, we got the cars that your ass dream of. Push loud, pack, let your bitch blow some steam off. I keep the Ruger under the rugby. These hoes hear the rumors and they love me, love me. Fast cars, loose women, the high life. We bust bottles, smoke weed all night. Hermes costs as much as the gator soul.
Big up to all my haters.
All we do is stuntin' for the paper. The ball that make a hater wanna hate us. Haters can't take it when they see the money makers. We make a whole lot of money, whole lot of money. All we do is stuntin' for the paper. The ball that make a hater wanna hate us. Haters can't take it when they see the money makers. We make a whole lot of money, whole lot of money.
Shout it loud, I hear you haters. All that small talk, a little later. Yeah, they know. Me and Yayo, in the NY, in the Yayo. Bitch better have my money. One game in, I pay half a diamond. Got a bitch nigga like New Jack City. Kinda mind me Monday night Magic City. Bitch, I'm shouted, for home shouted. West side zone, one bang head shouted. Bitch, I'm with it, brought a whole ticket. And I got the whole unit with me.
All we do is stuntin' for the paper. The ball that make a hater wanna hate us. Haters can't take it when they see the money makers. We make a whole lot of money, whole lot of money. All we do is stuntin'.
Send it to you or
Huh?
God
Good
bless.
night.
Good night.
God bless. Thanks for coming out. Good night.
Been a minute.